Yikes. That's full traffic. Mamma mia. Okay, well, I asked for it. That's what I got. I used the installer, I used the injector, and I got injected. But all the liveries are out today. Okay, we're at SFO. We're trying a bunch of weird stuff here today. Gonna try Beyond ATC, but I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna click on clearance. Nah, it's not responding. So screw that. We're gonna turn that off. Alright, let's continue on here. Single FMC operation. Okay, cool. That's great. That's perfect. What do we got going? Alright, we are connected. Ground power. That's cool. Windshield wiper started without asking it to.
San Francisco Ground Southwest 943 requesting pushback. Southwest 943 pushback request accepted.
Let's see where we are here. Don't know why the rudders are moving like that. Shouldn't be. Let's toggle a jetway, open a door.
cross runway 10 left Echo Southwest Niner Forgery. San Francisco ground Japan Air 1 Heavy requesting pushback. Japan Air 1 Heavy pushback request accepted.
Toll, hey, haven't seen you for a while. Hey, buddy, must be late over there in Italy. We're going to do San Francisco to LA, and I'm trying out some new stuff here. I have the FSTL liveries going. You can take a look. You can see the liveries on all the other planes. There's Delta, there's United, oh, there's another American. There's Alaska. Don't know what that other one is. So yeah, upgraded PC. Now we're going to be doing some different stuff here. Okay, there's Delta. Is that Delta? Yep. Let's get back in there. Okay.
Japan Air 1 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Japan Air 1 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Perf init request.
San Francisco ground Japan Air 1 Heavy with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
We're going to do Beyond ATC.
Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 19 right via taxiway Bravo Bravo 1 Zulu.
Yeah, SF to LA is only about an hour.
Cross runway 10 left.
It's a short flight, but I'm testing stuff, so
Tower on 120.5 when ready.
let's load the uplink. It's going to be a short flight intentionally. I've been struggling with setting up stuff all day here in the last 3 or 4 days in the new computer, transferring files, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. We got 18,000 there, and one limit. Let's go over here. I think we're set up for one left. $29.96. Let's enter that right away. $29.96. I think it does them all. Yeah, it does them all. That's a little blurry. It's blurry to me. TO1, cell 51. TO1. Flaps will be 5. Flaps 5. See if we can do it like this. Flaps 5, CG. Trim 492. Trim set. Okay, the decision altitude at LAX is 322. That's set. Let's go to page 2. Runway slope. Add wind. 0/15. 240.13. To 30.14. 13. 240.13. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on this. Yeah, this is a 737-8. Hang on, I'll show you. I don't know if you can notice a difference in the quality now. I'm not using the laptop anymore. I got a monster PC. So I've been working setting that up. It's allowing me to do stuff like use FSTL to get these liveries for the other jets. More detail on the PMDG scenery. It looks pretty good. It even works sort of good with 2024. Yeah, it seems to be running smooth. It's smoother than it was, depending on how many things I have going all at once. So, how's school? Cell temp 51. Okay, back to page 1. 34, 35, 40. Oh, we can't do that. We got to do departure. Let's get our runways. Oh, where's tower? That's interesting. No ATC? Huh. Let's try beyond.
Beyond ATC connected.
Oh, is it, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot here too. It's been in the mid hundreds, like 110, 115 Fahrenheit. All right, let's see if we can get beyond ATC to work here, because I have no ATC set up at the moment. Yeah, frequency does not exist. Ground, I can't get frequencies on clearance.
American 4409, San Francisco ground clearance frequency is 118.200.
Okay. 118.200. That's what I thought. But it won't let me.
San Francisco ground Skywest 3208, request taxi to the gate. Skywest 3208, taxi to gate Foxtrot 5 via taxiway Bravo Hotel Alpha.
Let's try setting the frequencies and see if it works.
1277, request taxi to the gate. JetBlue 1277, taxi to gate Delta 14 via taxiway Alpha 1 Alpha.
118.200. Let's dial it in.
Taxiway Alpha 1 Alpha, JetBlue 1277.
No frequency does not exist.
Foxtrot 5 using taxiway Bravo Hotel Alpha, Skywest 3208.
God, it's not letting me request clearance. It just sucks. It sucks. God.
San Francisco ground Skywest 5676, requesting pushback. Skywest 5676, pushback request accepted.
Wow. Big bunch of tourists in town. Sorry about that. Okay, I can't get that to work, so we're going to have to go here. We're going to go to settings, put ATC back on, and let's get a runway here because this is getting ridiculous. Beyond ATC just doesn't work. I paid for it too. I'm pissed. Okay, so let's see, we're going to go south.
San Francisco ground ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409 are ready to taxi south departure with whiskey.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, taxi to and hold short of runway 19er right via taxiway Alpha Echo Cross runway 28 left.
19.
Runway 10 left Echo. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready. San Francisco ground Skywest 5676, requesting the end of pushback. Skywest 5676, request to end pushback received.
Not the runway I was looking for.
Hold short runway 19er right using taxiway Alpha Echo Cross runway 28 left Echo Cross runway 10 left Echo ALB 4409.
Okay, so we're going to have to do some changes. God damn it. Let's do it.
Ground Skywest 5676 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
19er right.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 19er right via taxiway Alpha Delta Bravo Echo Cross runway 28 left Echo Cross runway 10 left Echo. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
Okay, gotta edit. Okay, so 19er right.
San Francisco ground Cessna November 72, treat Juliet Golf with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Cessna November 72.
Say he, Susie. Say he and Susie. Or say hey. I guess that's a Willie Mays reference. Say hey and Susie. Let's go back to departure. Oh, that's taken me a while just to figure that out. 24 right. And we're going to be using Iron Man and Burglar. Okay, let's check this out. We're shooting for no discos, no vectors. There's a vector right there. Let's get rid of it. Right before Kobe. Okay, so there's our legs, our fix. Should be able to get any fix rings we want. Coming into LAX. Route data, let's get our winds. Yeah, sorry to hear about the tourist toll. That's pretty bad. You're off though. You're not in school, I'm guessing. So you're enjoying your summer. Okay, so execute. Descent forecast. Two 998. Execute and load. Yeah. Can't live without that Nutella. At least your economy is doing okay because of the tourists, right? Okay, let's see here. So route climb, we want 200. Let's take it. Let's go to reference index. Takeoff is complete. We can enter these now. So takeoff is 34, 35, 40. 34, 35, 40. Runway length. Wow, 7,000 feet. Short runway. Okay, think we're all set up on the CDU. Let's start entering some stuff here on the glare shield. Okay, what's our takeoff reference flaps? 19R. Runway heading is 15 degrees. 15 degrees, 135.
San Francisco ground Airbus 7 Heavy requesting pushback. Airbus 7 Heavy pushback request accepted. San Francisco ground Bombardier November 260 Quebec Sierra taxi to the gate. Bombardier November 260 Quebec Sierra taxi to gate Foxtrot 10 via taxiway Foxtrot 1 Alpha.
Yeah, okay.
Taxi to gate Foxtrot 10 using taxiway Foxtrot 1 Alpha Bombardier 0 Quebec Sierra.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I wish I could see all of that chat. I can't see all of the chat.
Airbus 7 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 19 right via taxiway Bravo Bravo 1 Zulu Romeo cross runway 10.
That's good that your district is swimming in money. That's good. That's how it should be.
120.5 when landing.
Okay, so let's finish setting this up. We got all that good. We want LNAV, VNAV. Both flight controls are on. The course setting is going to be, let's go up here to index, approach, 108.5, 251. 108.5, 251. Okay, there's our ILS settings. Yeah, so you're downtown. Coliseum, the Forum. I've never been there, so I'm just guessing that you're close to downtown. You're in the big tourist area, for sure. Okay, buddy, let's see where we're at here. We're about ready to get this thing rolling. I think our setup is complete. Index approach. Let's get our flaps set. We'll take 40 degrees, 135. And I think we're good to go. Yep, we're good to go. Set brake. Okay, let's start this APU up. Here we go. APU starting. Let's keep a watch on the EG valve. EGT valve right there. Here she goes. And watch her come up and come down. Budapest, corruption and theft. Kind of like New York and Los Angeles. Okay, there's our gens 1 and 2. Now we can cut off the ground power. Let's go in here and release GPU. See if we're boarded. Yep, we're boarded. Let's release the jetway. And beautiful San Francisco. Really? That's pretty cool. I would have pursued the stewardess for a different reason. Let's close that front door. I wonder if I have to have everything on in order for Beyond ATC to work. I don't know what the story is with that. Okay, so we're ready to fire up now. Let's call, let's make sure we got everything going here. That's good, that's good, that's good. APU bleed on, Elex on for pumps, window heat, voice recorder, air temp. Let's arm the emergency exits, no smoking, seat belts on. And let's contact ATC.
San Francisco ground ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er requesting pushback.
Pushback will be to the left.
Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er pushback request accepted.
Brakes released. Let's make sure we don't have, yeah, we still have chocks and cones. Let's get those off real quick.
San Francisco ground Skyline Flight 997 requesting pushback.
Let's hope for a smooth pushback here. Come on, baby. Here we go.
San Francisco ground ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
God, it won't let me get the pushback stop.
San Francisco ground ALE 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er requesting the end of pushback.
ALE 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er request to end pushback received.
Look at that. Look at that baby.
Niner 97 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Airline flight Niner 97 taxi to and hold short of runway 19 right using taxiway Alpha Echo Cross runway 28 left Echo Cross runway 10 left Echo. Contact 1120 decimal
My last landing was like that too. Really hard landing. They have to check the, have to send it into maintenance after something like that. Okay, so here we are. Let's continue.
short runway 19 right using taxiway Alpha Echo Cross runway 28 left Echo Cross runway 10 left Echo Skywest 5 Niner 97.
Let's dial in.
San Francisco ground United Niner 00 heavy request taxi to the gate. United Niner 00 heavy taxi to gate Golf 2 via taxiway Mike Alpha.
Okay, that looks good. And I think we're ready for engine start.
To gate Golf 2 via taxiway Mike Alpha United Niner 00 heavy.
Could have started already. Let's wait for this to come up to 2. Oh, that's up fast. Wow. Let's give her some juice then. Yeah, some pilots are just good and some pilots are just, they screw up. I had a guy once that was like Mario Andretti. From Miami to Fort Lauderdale. Half-an-hour flight. In an L1011. And man, he was just like a race car driver. Okay, so we're up and running there. Let's go ahead and switch for 2. Let's add fuel. Speed brake up. Flaps to 5. Fuel here. Lights on. Probe heat. Yaw damper. Generators. APU off. Engines to continuous. Flight level 20,000. And 200 there. I believe we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. Why is New York City so bad? Well, first of all, their current mayoral candidate, the guy running for mayor, is a declared communist. It's been under Democratic rule for the last 30 years. The homeless situation is bad. Businesses are leaving the city because the taxation rate is so high. people that go there are looking for handouts. It's a sanctuary city. Now you know. Okay, folks, let's take off. San Francisco. Adios. Another crappy city. You know, I hate to say New York City is bad because I was born in New York and I'll never go there again. That place is a shithole. The people are great. The government is bad. Concord, Massachusetts? Buggy 2, welcome. Please don't be a bot. Welcome to the stream if you're not. Okay, so today we're PMDG 737 American Airlines livery. Leaving from San Francisco, 19 right, southbound to Los Angeles, 24 right. Buggy, welcome to the stream. Please like, share, and follow. If you're watching on Twitch, I don't know if you want to follow. I think that's a subscribe if you're on Twitch. But if you're on YouTube, you can like, share, and follow. It's on YouTube at AlBlock7267. Twitch is AlBSimmer. And today we have, in the room, we have Toll in here. Yeah, follow on Twitch, right. Follow on Twitch costs you money, I guess. Feel free to do that, but I don't really care. Throw in as many likes as you guys can, though. I appreciate it. Toll's there. Toll's one of our regular followers. One of my normal big guys is not online yet. Trey. Big help. Welcome on board. Feel free to ask questions about the stream. If you're simmers, pilots, whatever, let me know. We were working with Beyond ATC today. This is all a new test. By the way, I'll pull up to a stop here and I'm going to explain a couple of things.
San Francisco Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409 are ready for departure to the south at runway 19 right.
The co-pilot's sleeping, Toll. Man, I don't know if you can see him. Let me put on the cam. That's funny. He's been sleepy. See him back there? Yeah, that's co-pilot Cheech back there in the background. I'll cut the webcam for the moment. So, anyways, just to bring everybody up to speed, new PC, Mega PC, so I'm able to do a little bit more stuff now with the simulator. It's still being tweaked on 2024, so I'm not running 2024. Yeah, man, wake up. He's sleeping a lot. He eats a lot, so he sleeps a lot. So 2024 is still buggy. I can run it, but I can't do the big airliners. It's running pretty smooth, but there's no good airliners that work with it. The stock airliners suck. So we're running 2020. And the new PC is running pretty good. As you can see, graphically speaking, it's looking pretty good now. I think we got takeoff clearance. Let's find out. Yep, we're cleared. We may as well go. Anyways, just brought you up to speed. Yeah, I mean, if you guys tell me how you think the graphics look, because I put a lot of money into this PC. Seems to be a little jumpy when I run OBS. Good, I'm glad it looks good. Yeah, if you look at it on YouTube, it's really good because you could go up to 720 or 1080. All right, so let's go. Throttles to 40 plus 1. Whoa. That's a little heavy right there. Here's our toga button. Toga's not functioning. There it goes. Bumpy runway. Gear up. Oh, gear already went up. That's weird. That's pretty bizarre. Alright, let's get autopilot going. Big turn. Ah, sorry, Buggy. Yeah, we're going San Francisco to Los Angeles. There's SFO. There's the Bay Area right there. Golden Gate Bridge way back there in the distance. This is South Bay. There's SFO right there. 100 people on board. So I gotta go back and forth to the chat. Sorry, but if I don't answer you right away, it's because I'm focusing on something. So let's go in board here. Let's take a look at what's going on. Climbing to 18,000. I'm gonna set that right now to 20, so I don't have to mess with it later. Really, there's a constraint in San Francisco of 6,000 feet. We are on Toga. Should have a big turn coming up. So let's do this. Let's go to camera. Showcase, fixed cam, external 1. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, I normally just put 100 on board, just for the sake. It's like preloaded in my sim brief. Okay, let's take flaps up.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, contact NorCal approach on 121.3.
Nah, Buggy, I don't. I'm just Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. I have Forza, but now that I've got the new PC, I'll break out some of my other games.
Goodbye. NorCal approach ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 440.
Yeah, this is a 737, buddy. Toga will adjust automatically. Let me show you. It's not like the Airbus.
Approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er 4 radar contact, continue.
So here's how it goes. Let me go back to the other screen. If you look at the throttle when we're in Toga,
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo
it's moving itself.
leaving airspace radar service terminated. Squawk
So it will throttle down when it's necessary.
frequency change approved.
There is no CL, so to speak.
Frequency change approved ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. Oakland Center ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er is type Boeing 737 2 miles northwest.
You'll see the throttle start to move backwards and forwards by itself.
Request flight following.
I am set for multiplayer, but I am not in a multiplayer scenario.
Squawk 0164 ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er.
This is live traffic, so live traffic with FSTL. So we should be able to see some traffic on here. Nobody yet. One thing too, Toll, I have added is this. So this is new since last time you were on. So we have the heads-up display now fully functional. Didn't have it before.
4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er.
And like I said, we got the FSTL liveries. Yeah, learn it first, Toll, Buggy. Learn it first, and then if you're learning and you want to know something, come on the streams, message me and stuff. I'll give you whatever information I've got. But this is PMDG 737-800, and it's on. Obviously, it's on Flight Simulator 2020. If you hang around long enough and we finish the flight, I'll show you 2024 also. And Toll, I don't know if you've seen me do 2024 yet. This is yeah, it's, and I haven't figured out the multiplayer yet either, but still, yeah, to fly these things, it takes a little bit of practice. Let's go to see our progress. Okay, so 11 miles to top of climb. See that right there?
Descend and maintain 6,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 30. Approach via NYSH.
Looks like we have 2019. I'm going to guess about a half an hour. Hey, I never started the clock.
Descend and maintain 6,200 feet. Expect ILS runway 30.
My guess would be 45 minutes to half an hour to 45 minutes.
Region Emperor 9er Juliet X-ray. Southwest 1690, contact NorCal, approach on 125.35.
So, Buggy 2018, where are you located?
Emperor 9er Juliet X-ray, contact NorCal, approach on 135.1. Good day.
By the way, welcome to the stream, you guys. I appreciate your being in here. Normally, it's a pretty lonely place.
Goodbye. 135.1 Emperor 9er Juliet X-ray. Goodbye. Oakland Center Delta Tree 62 is passing 9,600 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Ah, Kentucky. I know Kentucky a little bit. I actually went out with a girl many years ago from Ashland on the Ohio River.
United 1008 climb and maintain flight level 190.
She was directly related to Lewis and Clark. Actually, Lewis.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, United 1008.
Interesting, we're not seeing any traffic.
Maintain flight level 210. United 1008 climb and maintain flight level 270. Skywest Tree 42 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 11,800 feet Airbus. Report them in sight. Climb and maintain flight level 210 Delta Tree 62.
Benton, small city. How far is that from Ashland?
Skywest Tree 42 traffic in sight. United 465 climb and maintain flight level 190.
Okay, that's an interesting sound we don't want to hear.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, United 465. Climb and maintain flight level 270, United 1008. United 465 climb and maintain flight level 330.
Okay, what's it doing that?
And maintain flight level 340. Climb and maintain flight level 330, United 465. Climb and maintain flight level 340, United 1008.
No.
United 465 climb and maintain flight level 340.
No. Don't do that. God, no, don't do that.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, United.
That was a bad move. Okay, I can't figure out where the warning signal is coming from. Interesting. Pancake.
Skywest Tree 342.
Yeah, Ashland. It is in Kentucky. Why is that not turning off?
Oakland Center United 2225 is passing flight level 285, climbing flight level 330.
Park break.
225 Oakland Center radar contact. Continue to ARCHI. United 1116 climb and maintain flight level 190.
This must be a simulator glitch. Okay. Let's get the packs on. Maybe that'll help. Bleed off. ISO valve off. That should take care of it. So this blanked out. That's weird. Okay. There we go. The packs were off. Mayday, mayday. Nah, no need for a mayday. Basically, it was just telling me that the AC was off. But it sounded like the general alarm.
126.9er ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. Goodbye. Oakland Center ALB 4409 Alpha
Mayday,
Lima
mayday.
Bravo 4409er flight level 200.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409 Oakland Center radar contact continue. Philippine 113 heavy contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day. Southwest 2973 contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05. Good day. 127.45 Philippine 113 heavy. Goodbye. Going to 119.05 Southwest 2973.
Yeah, drone quits functioning after a while. Mayday, mayday. That's funny. Well, let's see, Buggy, where the hell are we? Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see where we are. Uh-oh, that's not a good sound either. What the hell? What caused that? Autopilot is off. Nice. Yeah, let's find out where we are. Yeah, the Boeing has all these fun little buzzers and stuff. Where are we? Let's see. Well, that's where we are right now. There's Monterey. Here's Paso Robles. We are about 40 minutes. 40 minutes, I would say. Just guesstimating. Let's check our status here real quick. Current speed 322.696. So speed is perfect. We're at 20,000. eBay 33 miles, and we're still at the right altitude. Top of descent will be in 128 miles. Yeah, so we'll be moving through this pretty quickly. Maybe like half an hour to 40. Of course, our approach is kind of different, so I'll show you the approach. What you do to do the approach is you go here to plan. See the EFIS? We were in map. We go to plan, and then it allows you to come down here and step through the rest of the plan. And it looks like we're going to do a hard left turn once we get into LA. There's our turn. And we're going to come down like this towards downtown LA. Now we're going to make a big right turn and down in, and our final ILS approach will be on Kobe. Now if you can see it there. There's Kobe. Kobe's at 2,200 feet. I just know that from landing there a bunch of times. And yes, it's named after Kobe. Some of these waypoints are named after actors, but there's the airport. So we're going to come down, make a hard right, hard left, soft right, big right turn, down and in. So that's how you see that. It's called stepping. And then we'll just go back to map here because that puts us in our current position. That's VOR. Here's map. Purple line indicates our track.
Oakland Center, United 1515 is at flight level 320, climbing flight level 380. Beechcraft 75 Whiskey, contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day. United 1515 Oakland Center, radar contact, continue to 80 EMM.
Buggy, what's your PC specs?
465, contact Oakland Center.
Is it a gamer PC?
Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 360, United 1008.
This is pretty RAM intensive, this game. Although I was doing it, Toll will tell you, I was doing it with a 16 gig laptop. Now I'm at 32. I almost bought 64, but I'm at 32, so.
United 1008, contact Oakland Center on 123.8. Good day. KLB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, contact Oakland Center on 128.7. Good day.
128.7 ALV 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. Goodbye. Oakland Center ALV 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, flight level 200.
KLB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409.
Oh yeah, there's no frame rate issues at all. Look at that. How smooth is it? But when you're up at 20,000 feet, there's no issue. It's when you get closer to the ground and there's more detail that the frame rate starts to become an issue. telling us that with the VREF 144,
Oakland Center United 198
it's going to require 5,300 feet of the runway out of 9,000.
Oakland Center radar contact continue to MC.
So that's about where we're going to stop on runway 24 right. 24 right is a pretty short runway.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15.
Not sure if Toll left. He usually says goodbye.
Oakland Center Cessna November 7 Zulu Tango is at 15,200
Do you know Toll?
feet climbing flight level 220. Cessna November 7 Zulu Tango Oakland Center altimeter 29.89er radar contact continue to climb.
124.15 ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. Goodbye. Los Angeles Center ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er flight level 200.
Toll's still there. Yep.
ALB 4409
Yeah,
Alpha Lima
Toll
Bravo
usually says goodbye.
4409er Los Angeles Center radar contact continue.
Again, thank you guys for being on. He fell asleep. It's pretty easy to fall asleep during one of these flights unless you're flying it.
Los Angeles Center
Can you imagine being the pilot and falling asleep?
level 310 climbing flight level 320. Skywest
Yeah, it's pretty boring. I mean, I haven't put the music back on the stream yet. Normally I have music on the stream, but I'm still getting the PC up and running. So
climb and maintain flight level 360.
I'll tell you all the stuff that I've done. If I could find my list.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Jazz 8765.
All in the last... Yeah, that would be bad. Actually, you know, probably these guys put it on autopilot and the other one goes to sleep, so you never know. So, first thing I had to do was install Steam on the new PC. Then I had to download NVIDIA again. Flight Simulator 2020 and 24. My Phoenix app, which doesn't really work in 2024. It works in 2020. It works okay in 2024, but it's buggy. SimBrief, which is the flight planning system. OBS, which is the streaming that you're watching. PMDG, which is what this is. This is PMDG. This jet, the 737. Navigraph Hub, which keeps me updated on the air cycles. I downloaded GSX, but it's not functioning yet. GSX is the where you actually can see the passengers board. Oh yeah, this is taking me a while. I spent all this morning just getting FSTL. Okay, FSTL is not on this list. I'm going to put it on there. FSTL, which is the when you're in the airport, all the other jets have actual liveries. It's live traffic, so you can see United Airlines, Delta Airlines, you know, Philippine Airlines, whoever's in the airport, you can see them. And it's not some generic looking aircraft. That's FSTL. Then I have Discord loaded, so yes, there's a Discord deal. Yeah, that rudder is tall. But you can see how smooth it's running now. This is much smoother, right, Toll, than it was before. And the realism is much better, much better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, and then Beyond ATC, which I loaded, but it's not functioning yet. So Beyond ATC is not functioning yet, and GSX is not functioning yet. So when I do GSX, you'll be able to see passengers.
409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er contact Los Angeles Center on 127.1. Good day.
Going to 127.1 ALB 4409
Yeah.
Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er.
I just hook up to
Los
the
Angeles Center
hook up my iPad and watch a movie.
4409er flight level 200.
Last 2 or 3 times I've been on flights, I've been taking business class. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. This is coming out of the Central Valley. That's Barstow? No. Not Barstow. Bakersfield. Bakersfield to the left. Paso Robles to the right. All the way to the right is Santa Barbara, where the clouds are. And coming up in front of us is the Grapevine. How fast are we going? We are currently going 320 knots. At 20,000 feet. Top of descent will be in 41 miles. Let's see if we can see it. After Mott's. Oots.
Los Angeles Center, WestJet 1524 is at flight level 345, climbing flight level 370. WestJet 1524, Los Angeles Center, radar contact continue.
Yeah, we got to be paying attention for top of descent. Yeah, I'm flying at 20,000 because of it's a short run. I don't want to go up to 32, 36,000 and come back down. This is a test run. So normally it would be higher.
Los Angeles Center, United 1116 is at flight level 345, climbing flight level 350.
You know, with this short run, San Francisco. See you later. See you later, Toll. Have a good one. Come and join again soon. Normally we go up to 20, you know, on a short flight like this, you get up to 30,000, 32,000. When you're up there about another 20 miles, you got to descend. So I just take the low route. Have a good one, Toll. Thanks for being here today.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, United 1116. ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er contact Los Angeles.
That's right, Toll. So what are you flying, Toll? That's right. You're on the sim.
Southwest tree
What do you usually fly?
1600.
You're still here.
Your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
That's right. You do the long distance runs, man. That's when you're doing those long runs. That's you can go up there to 40,000. Here we go.
Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er flight level 200.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo
18 miles.
Los Angeles Center, radar contact continue.
There's TD right there. You're flying the 747, and you're in what, 2020 or 24? I gotta try that. I could try the 747 in Toronto to London. Yeah, that's a long flight, man. That's 5 hours, right? Go past Greenland. Let's get this set up. We're going to shoot for 2200 or 2100.
Airbus 634 contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05. Good day.
Okay, Toll, see that? This is in Toga, that's what it does. It's throttling down by itself.
634. Goodbye.
Now, I shouldn't need to do anything. With the Boeing now, since I set that, it should recognize it. So at top of descent, 7 hours, yeah, sheesh. Toronto, in a 747, Toronto to London. I did a Dreamliner flight from New York to London once.
Los Angeles Center Airbus Hotel.
That's right, you're into this.
Weight is at 10,000 feet, climbing flight level
Now, what kind of PC do you got, Toll?
Airbus
It's got to be good.
7628 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.9 for radar contact. Continue to Cabo.
All right, we're going down, so we already passed our top of descent. It's descending.
Good day.
So when we get to 18,000, we're going to change our altimeter setting. A couple things to note.
119.05 Cathay 80.
That's our vertical speed.
Goodbye.
We look here, our next waypoint is 6 to Biking. When we get to 18,000 feet, 180, we're going to go off of standard. Oh, you do it on Xbox. Ah. Is that pretty cool? Do you have it? Do you do VR? Or using an Xbox controller too, huh? You have a joystick for it, or are you using the Xbox controller? I bet you Xbox would be cool because it does do VR, huh? Oh, you have a yoke. Okay. Oh, you have a yoke. Alright, let's go ahead and set this now to current altimeter. And let's check with ATC if we can find out what it is. Nothing there. Los Angeles is 2994. So small adjustment. There it is. Adjusted it right here. 2994 also shows up right here. By the way, you can dial that in while you're on standard. You hate the A380. So one of my other followers uses the A350 in builds, and he demoed it for me the other day in Discord, and it looked pretty cool. Alright, so we're descending nicely. Let's take a look outside. There's the Ocean. LAX is over here, but we're going to make a big turn like this and then come back around. There's Point Magugu. That's a Navy base airstrip there. I practice F-18 landings there. Here comes our turns.
2267 contact Los Angeles Center on
Let's get some camera views here.
Good day.
Toll, I thought you were leaving.
119.05 Delta 2267
Once again, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Oh, did Buggy leave? I don't know if he left or not. He's going to miss the landing. That's okay. So this is all about, today is all test. You know that. I'm testing all the stuff out, so. 12 new pieces to this PC. Add-ons, mods, everything.
Bravo 4409er, contact Los Angeles Center on 125.8. Good day.
Going to 125.8 ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. Los Angeles Center ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er 12,900 feet.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 29er decimal 9er 6 radar, contact continue.
What? The autopilot does a random spin. That's pretty weird. That's pretty weird.
Los Angeles Center, Cessna, November 108 Juliet Echo, flight level 410. Cessna, November 108 Juliet Echo, Los Angeles Center, radar
I should be
contact
adjusting the heading too, so 131.
Cessna 8 Juliet Echo, contact Los Angeles Center on 132.85. Good day. Cessna 8 Juliet Echo. Goodbye.
Yeah, random spin. That's kind of bizarre. That's because of the Xbox, you think?
Contact SoCal, approach on 135.05. Good day.
Going to 135.05 ALB 4409 Alpha
I think we're
Lima
going to
Bravo
do a front view landing. I haven't figured out replay yet.
SoCal approach ALB
If you figured out
4409
replay, let me know.
Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er 11,100 feet.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, SoCal, approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er, full radar, contact continue.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I can grab this. Yep, I can.
Bravo 4409er, contact SoCal, approach on 124.3.
So I could take those off the screen now so you don't have to see that at all.
Going to 124.3 ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. SoCal approach ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er 10,400 feet.
ALB 4409
How's that look?
Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, SoCal, approach altimeter 29er decimal 9er, flight radar, contact continue.
SoCal approach ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Yeah, that would not be a good signal.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
All right, we're cleared through Bravo.
Cleared through Bravo
Here's our
airspace,
turn.
ALB 4409 Alpha
Look at
Lima
that.
Bravo 4409.
Look at those graphics now, man. Wow. I got the Ryzen 9 9900 card in here now. That's pretty cool. I'm totally satisfied with that. Yeah, we're flying 2020. Screw 2024. The only thing 2024 has that this one doesn't that I really like is the detail in the water. But we're never flying above the water. So what difference does that make? Let's watch our descent. So we're at 8,700 feet. We're shooting for, well, we're past it. Just should be at 9,000. We're at 85, so we're below profile. That's good. A little bit below. Looking good so far. The other thing too cool about this with this HUD is it will line up when we get into the ILS approach. We will see the ILS approach in here with boundaries on the HUD, on the HUD. We'll see the boundaries of the ILS approach. So that's all got to be Xbox stuff. That kind of performance. Current speed 246, so we can't do flaps yet. Drag required. Okay, here we go. Let's do that again. Which plane is doing that? The 747? That's weird. Is it a stock mod or is it a... what is it? Because the stock mods are really buggy. Where are we at? We're heading towards downtown LA, I think. Yeah, there it is. Alright, told there's Los Angeles. Let's get some flaps.
WestJet 1524, you are 2 miles northwest. Descend and maintain
6,000 by GAD, and we got that.
runway 24 right approach via LIVV in transition.
Then we'll be turning.
To LIVVN.
Let's get the localizer activated.
Descend and maintain 6,900 feet. Expect ILS runway 24 right approach via LIVV in transition. Cleared to LIVV in WestJet 1524.
We could actually get more flaps if we want. Speed brake off. More flaps. Alright, that's too much flaps. Sharp big turn. Runway heading is 251. 740 to 100.
Traffic. Traffic.
I bet your mom's cool. Okay, here we go. So now we can see we have ILS coming in. We have traffic warnings.
2500.
2200, we can hit approach, gear down. More flaps. Yeah, we need more flaps. We're going to miss. I know we're going to miss. We're going to miss because we didn't do this. Full flaps, come on.
SoCal departure Cessna November 54094 is passing 700 feet, climbing 6,000 feet. Cessna November 54094 SoCal departure altimeter 29.9 for radar contact. Continue to specs.
Yeah, we missed a step or two here.
Cessna 094, you are 20 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 24 approach.
That's a pretty steep descent.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 24 approach Cessna 094.
Close call. It's going to be a close call. Oh yeah, man, this thing is trick. This is PMDG, buddy. This is top of the line, just like Phoenix.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Pull up. Sync rate.
There we go.
Sync
It's
rate.
adjusting.
Minimums.
See how the target's right on the runway?
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa, hard landing. Wow, that's bizarre. Okay, well, there's a part of the test. Well, that hurt somebody's back. Let's take a look. Any damage? Yeah, look. Okay, no damage. And I forgot to set the auto brake. Yeah, that was rough, man. That was a rough landing. That was definitely not butter. That's okay. We're figuring stuff out today. Yeah, she's pulling a little left now. It's out of alignment. See that? Yeah, I think we blew a tire. Better go to the maintenance hangar. Let's have an inspection. It'd be cool if it actually showed damage.
Maintain 12,000 feet. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
Well, no tail strike. Let's contact ATC. Thank you for flying with Ryanair. Yeah, that was tough, man. That was tough. Okay, so I missed a couple of things. First of all, I missed the ILS nav. I missed the or the auto brake, and I was too busy focusing on how pretty everything looked and not paying attention. So that's a lesson to be learned. And let's contact and find out if we can get a gate.
Los Angeles ground ALB 4409
Let that be a
Alpha
lesson
Lima
to me.
Bravo 4409er taxi to the gate.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er taxi to gate Echo 8 via taxiway Zulu Echo November Delta Lima Kilo 2 Kilo Charlie Charlie 1 2.
Taxi to gate Echo 8 using taxiway Zulu Echo
Yeah, she's
November
pulling
Delta
left
Lima
now.
Kilo 2 Kilo Charlie Charlie 1 2 ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409.
That was a good little flight. Most of the things worked except for my landing skills. Now my next task is to get beyond ATC running. But 2020 is functioning very smoothly, very nicely, and that's really all I was interested in today. Make sure all the mods work. Now when we pull in, watch at all the different airlines that are present because of FSTL, which is fly-by-wire. And we'll be able to see all the different airlines and all the different liveries. Hey, Buggy, you missed a hard landing. We have an alignment issue. I'm taking it to the alignment shop. Everybody survived, though, even though we went off the runway. Well, anyways, I'll be streaming tomorrow again, probably 10 o'clock Pacific time or thereabouts. So be on the lookout for that. Just put like and follow or like and share and all that stuff, and you'll get notified when we're streaming if you want. And Buggy, if you're see how it's pulling left? See that? Yeah, we screwed up the alignment on that landing bad. That tore something apart. Just want to pull left. Yeah, but I do cold and dark. You didn't come in from the beginning. I do cold and dark startup on the 737-800, and then I use the Phoenix A320 cold and dark. And if you're interested in this stuff, yeah, it's pretty cool to learn. See you later, Toll. That's cool you guys are back in and out. So I appreciate your being here. And I'm more than happy to go over this stuff. During the flights you can ask questions as I'm doing it. Don't ask me questions about that landing though. Yeah, this is LA. Let's see if there's any other jets around. Yeah, it's pulling left. I damaged something on that landing. So that's Bradley Terminal right there. Actually helped build some of that. Put some glass in it. There's a Southwest Airlines coming in. Okay, missed my turn. No, I'm not a pilot, man. I wish I was. I only know a lot because I've been flying the sim for about 2 years. I've got 1,400 hours on jetliners. Although, I think my log got eliminated. I'll take a look at my log when we're done. I know that my game activities and all that stuff, my hours got eliminated. Somehow, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I blew out something. I blew out the alignment big time. It's pulling left. Okay, well, we have real jet liveries here, though. Look at that. Cool. Here's a Qantas jet. Yeah, the landing was really hard and to the left. It hit the ground hard because I had too steep of an approach. I missed the ILS entry. Whoa. I missed the ILS entry. We were too steep. Came down too hard. I should have done a go around. I didn't. And smacked down pretty hard and pulled left. So it's pulling left. Watch this. Hands off the wheels. It's going to pull left. I've parked here before. The plane is so damaged they don't want me at a gate. Yeah, it's pulling hard. It's hard to steer it. I damaged the hell out of this plane. Do we have a Marshal? Yeah, we have a Marshal. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty. It is cool. Look at that. That's an LL airliner. That's an Israeli. That's cool. Yeah, that's FSTL giving me all these graphics now. So I didn't have that on the other system. We missed our parking by a little bit, but let's take a look because we damaged the gear. When I say we, I mean me. Yeah, pretty bad. It was a bad landing for sure. Let's do a shutdown procedure here. HUD up. Shutdown process. Let's go ahead and get a GPU attached. Get a ground power unit. Get some chocks on first. Ground power request. We'll need some stairs at this gate. Okay, we got ground power. There's a GPU switch. Now we can shut down. And let's go back to the menu. Huh. Can't deplane because there's not giving us stairs yet. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to be able to deplane, so let's just go ahead and shut her down. Okay, so batteries. Ground power. That concludes that flight. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get stairs. Hard to say. Okay, so sometimes the simulator does some weird stuff. Let's go ahead and get out. And main menu. See if we got credit for the flight. You can request a flight now if you'd like. We can do private airplane if you want. I don't want to do a whole airline setup again because this was a test, but I can show you 2024 if you want to see that. You don't have Flight Simulator at this point, I'm guessing. Here's a logbook. Yeah, we got credit for the landing. There's my hours. That answers your question. I got 1,100 hours. Buggy, you're the guest, hopefully the follower. You tell me where you want to go. I can show you 2024 if you want to see that, but we won't do big airliners. Okay, Benton, Taunchville. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to Flight Simulator 2024, if I have it open. Okay, I don't have it open. Now we can just stick in here. I should have just left it there. I'll go to the library. Let's get 2024. This will just take a moment. Oh, you want Nashville? Okay. We could do a private. We do a small flight out of Nashville. Let's see if the FSTL injector works with 2024. Hang tight as we boot up 24. It's a little bit different than 2020. We'll give you a look at the graphics on 2024. The big difference is that we're streaming off of their server. All right, here we go. And you wanted Nashville, okay? Let's pick a different airplane first. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I'll pick the DA64, I think, 64, 67. If I can find it. Did I pass it? I must have passed it. Here it is. Okay, so we got the DA. And we'll look up Nashville. So which field, which airport? Alexa, what's the name of the big airport in Nashville?
The biggest Nashville airport by annual passenger volume is Nashville International Airport, BNA, at 5,708,852 passengers.
No, I'm just looking for the name of the Nashville airport. Alexa, what's the ICAO code for the Nashville International Airport?
From wikipedia.org. Nashville International Airport, IATA, BNA, ICAO, KBNA, FAA LID, BNA, is a public/military airport in the southeastern section of Nashville, Tennessee, United States.
Got it. KBNA is the name of it. And there it is. So we'll just pick, we'll pick a runway. This is a little different. Microsoft 2024 is a little bit different than 2020. That looks like a pretty good long runway there. North and south. Pick that as a departure. And we'll start the flight. Yeah, Nashville International. KBNA. So we're not flying a flight plan on this, we're just free flying. 2024. And just so you know, I don't recommend 2024. It's very, very buggy. If you're trying to be a serious sim guy. So too many issues. But it does look nice, and I'll show you. The realism factor is pretty incredible. Let's go outside the plane. But now it looks pretty good, right?
Nashville Tower, Brickyard Tree 457 ready for departure. Runway 20 center. IFR to O'Hare.
Brickyard Tree 457. Altimeter 29902.
Okay, the controls are off. We may or may, this is what I'm talking about, it's buggy. So the controls should automatically be on, but they're not. I use a T-Flight HOTAS 1. That's my joystick. Thrustmaster 01 is set. Okay, let's resume. Let's do control settings. Okay, see, it's not working. Not working. It's buggy. Yeah, it's very buggy. And I'm not going to mess with it too much. Let's just check primaries. Rudder axis. This should fix it. Let's see if that fixed it.
Nashville Tower, Southwest 1728.
There we go.
IFR departure, runway 20 center.
Okay,
Southwest
flaps.
1728. Altimeter 2992.
Pretty windy.
Cleared for takeoff runway 20 center. Cleared for takeoff runway 20 center. Southwest.
That's our external view.
1728.
Here's what it looks like inside. See, the textures all look really good.
Brickyard 4372. Exit runway. when
Leather
able.
seats. Okay, parking brake. Parking brake's not working.
Southwest 1728 contact. Nashville departure on 119.35. Brickyard 4372. Exit runway when able.
Okay, now I don't know how to get to Benton, Kentucky, okay? So, let's throttle up.
Brickyard 4372. Contact ground on 122.905.
Flaps.
Brickyard 4372.
Yeah, it's pretty windy.
Nashville Tower, JetBlue 1174 ready for IFR departure. Runway 20
Gear up.
JetBlue 1174.
There's a jet on the runway. We just missed him.
2992. Cleared for takeoff runway 20 center.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Yeah, there's a
don't
map
sink,
in here.
Don't sink.
Southwest 89.
Let's get up higher first, though.
Next taxiway.
Okay, here's the map.
Clear for takeoff runway 20 center. JetBlue 1174.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Wow, super windy. Is it windy there today?
Southwest 8904. Contact ground on 129.905.
Yeah, this map is not a, it doesn't let you do that. And it's not stable enough to fly to do that.
129.905. Southwest.
We're pretty unstable right now. Take a look. Pretty windy. So there's the airport in Nashville. Where would you go? North, south, east, west? You recognize any of this terrain?
Papa Sierra Echo 9810. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
This is pretty much north right here.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9810, frequency change. Nashville approach. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9810 is type Diamond A62, 2 miles east of Mike 88, 1,700 feet. Request flight
All right, so what is that? Is that the Mississippi River right there?
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9810. Nashville approach. Squawk 0516.
Squawk 0516. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9810.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9810. Radar contact 3 miles east of Mike 88, 2,300 feet. Altimeter 2990.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810.
Now, how far is it from Nashville? Okay, that's north right there. Oh, 2 hours, wow. So 2 hours, that's going to be 100 something miles, 120 miles from Nashville. What we could do is this. Let's end the flight. And we'll go and find that. Is there an airport in that town? What's the closest airport to you? There you go. Benton, Tennessee, right here. Small airport right here. Now, I thought you said you're in Kentucky. Is this like on the border of Kentucky? Oh, this is a grass airfield. Look at that. Benton is in Kentucky. Okay, this is Tennessee here. Let's go back. Benton, Kentucky. Huh. Doesn't like it. Next biggest town. What's a big city that would have an airport real close? Frankfurt. Frankfurter. That's Germany. Alexa, what is the ICAO code for the airport in Frankfurt, Kentucky?
From wikipedia.org. Capital City Airport, IATA, FFT, ICAO, KFFT, FAA LID, FFT, is a public-use airport located 1 nautical mile,
Got it, man.
1.85 kilometers southwest
Capital
of the
city,
Central
Frankfurt.
Business District of Frankfurt, a city in Franklin County, Kentucky, United States.
There's your airport. Now, I won't know where you are. So, I'm guessing I'm going to take off, what, going southwest? Okay, but you're going to have to tell me which way to go.
Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Tango traffic. Options Papa Sierra, Echo
I'm
9
taking off in a
10,
southwesterly
taking off
direction.
runway 25, departing straight out. Kilo Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Tango traffic.
Gear up. All right, so you know where this airport is. I'm at. Give me directions. Keep flying straight, left, right, you tell me. That looks like an interstate down there.
Options Papa Sierra, Echo 9er 810 is type Diamond Day 62, 1 mile south of 05 Kilo Tango, 1,400 feet. Request flight following.
Options Papa Sierra, Echo 9er 810, Lexington approach. Squawk 7 Tree 72.
Wow, it looks like horse country.
372. Options Papa Sierra, Echo 9er 810.
Options Papa Sierra, Echo 9er 810. Radar contact 2 miles southwest of 05 Kilo Tango, 1,300 feet. Altimeter 29er 2.
Roger. Options Papa Sierra, Echo 9er 810.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't give me the city names. Or if it does, I don't know how to find them. Does this look familiar? It's like a lot of farmland. pretty cool. Looks nice. Nice country.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Indianapolis.
Okay, Buggy, this is your flight.
Good day.
121.175. Options Papa Sierra.
That's what we
Echo
call a
9er
discovery flight.
Indianapolis Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. 1,500 feet.
How's the scenery look? Pretty real?
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Indianapolis Center. Altimeter 2992. Radar contact continue.
Nah, it doesn't tell me any of that, unfortunately. I mean, you can look at the map and kind of see where you are, but it won't tell us any of that. At least I don't think it does. Kind of all looks the same, huh? Easy to get lost. Cool looking country roads though. So how far out of Frankfurt is it? There's some water over there. Lake. That's a river, so you recognize it. Are we going the right direction or what? That's an interstate down there. Whatever that interstate is. That's a major highway. You can even see the cars on it. I guess I should just follow the interstate, huh? cool. You can see the traffic. They're okay. The beeping noise was I was going too fast. See all the wind pushing it around? I'm not doing anything. That's the wind. You guys got some breezes there today, I guess. That's pretty country for sure. I'd like to live there compared to where I live. Holy crap. I live in a damn desert. Okay, so the city markers are up there. I don't know what it says. Yeah, I know everybody's been getting rain back there. I know that. No, not New Mexico, man. I live in California. I live in the California desert. Outside of Palm Springs. East of Los Angeles. Now, what city is that? Boy, I can't even read that. Samuels, 9 miles. All right, that's Samuels up ahead. Yeah, I said I live in the California desert, outside of Los Angeles, outside of Palm Springs. Where's Samuels in relation to Benton? That's funny. Well, there's a town right there, Samuels, 6.6 miles. Ah, the dog woke up. Come here, buddy. Come here. What happened? You have a bad dream? Come here. That town doesn't look familiar, right? Gee, stop. Does it look like we're going the right way or not? How much further do you think? I think my dog wants me to walk him. And it's 102 degrees outside.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625.
Indianapolis?
Good day. 24.625. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Indianapolis Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 4,300 feet.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Indianapolis Center. Altimeter 29992. Radar contact. Continue.
Jeez, come here. Here, hang on a second, Bug. I'm going to put this on pause for just a second and see if he has to go out. I think he needs to go out the backyard. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. He's being a brat. Sit. Yeah, pretty bumpy. Pretty turbulent. Dog is a pug. A very demanding pug. Where's the interstate? That's a good question. I think it's back here on the right somewhere. Hard to tell. Let's see. What city is that? Let's zoom up. Hornback. Hornback. I mean, it all looks the same, huh? Lincoln Farm on the left. And I don't know where the interstate went. Let's see. That's like Hodgenville. Hodgenville, Kentucky. And the 31E free interstate goes through that. So that must be it over there. Lincoln Farm Road. That's Lincoln Farm Road right there. E. Hodgenville, 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 coming up. Are you familiar with Hodgenville? Natchez Trace Farms. And I can see that. That's southwest of Nashville. I must be going southwest. I'm going due south. Now, what interstate do you live near? Natchez Trace Farm. I can see that on my map. It says the farm's at Natchez Trace. If I make a left turn, I'll be going to Franklin. We are flying by what is called Dead Reckoning. Whoa.
Altunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810 contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175. Good day.
121.175 for Altunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Indianapolis Center. Altunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 3,600 feet. Altunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, Indianapolis Center. Altimeter 299.
Yeah, we're heading straight through south right now. We are northwest of Franklin. All right, Buggy. Good to see you. Join us again. Hope you had fun. I'm going to fly around here in Kentucky for a little while, and I'm going to wrap this up. So you have a great day. Appreciate your being here. Like and share. I know you can't follow. Well, you can follow if you want to, but if you want to follow me on AlBlock7267 on YouTube, AlBlock7267 on YouTube, you can follow on that, and you can join the chat on that as well. Oh, you're staying for a little bit. Okay, so what time is it there? It's got to be like 5 or 6 o'clock there, right? Oh, you followed. Okay, cool. You followed in Twitch? That's amazing. Thank you. 507 in Kentucky. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. Now, what's your story? How old are you? Just curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. $13. Okay, cool. Junior high. I have to keep in mind that I shouldn't be swearing and stuff. Alright, so what is that now? What is that town? Creekside Landing. I'm guessing Benton must be a real small town. Your dad swears all the time. All right, are we getting close or are we still far away?
Options Papa Sierra. Going to 132.1. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Memphis Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. 3,800 feet.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Memphis Center. Altimeter 2992. Radar contact. Continue.
So now if I go left, that'll put me in Franklin. Actually, the one with the circle is an airport. Let's see. That may be Spring Hill or Franklin, I don't know. But the circle is an airport. I'll tell you what we should do. Let's quit this for a second. Let's go back here. Let's do this. What's the biggest city near you? If you go to Franklin, go northwest. Okay, well, Franklin's going to be on the left. Right now we are northwest of Franklin. Calvert City, okay. So let's do this. I'm going to escape out. And we're going to go to a map. Let's end the flight. And we're going to go to Kentucky on the map. That's Bowling Green right there. And these aren't telling us cities, these are just telling us airports. Calvert City. Muhlenberg County. Bowling Green is close. Bowling Green is close. Okay, here's Bowling Green right here. So now, where would I go from Bowling Green? Yeah, this won't tell me the counties, kiddo. You'd have to tell me which direction you were from. Should I go left, right, up, down? Northwest. Okay, so like over here somewhere. How far from Bowling Green? In this direction. Hall. 1 hour from Bowling Green. Okay, so 1 hour from Bowling Green is going to be somewhere up in here. That's Muhlenberg County. Madisonville. Getting close? Hey Siri, how far is Benton, Kentucky from Bowling Green? Hey Siri, directions from Bowling Green, Kentucky to Benton, Kentucky. What, Bobby? Hey Siri, directions from Bowling Green, Kentucky to Benton, Kentucky. Oh wow. Stop it, G. Stop. Yeah, I'm lost. The map doesn't really tell me. So that's Madisonville. Can't really tell. So Bowling Green is right here. No. My guess is it's somewhere down here. Problem is these are all airfields. It doesn't tell me cities. It just tells me the airfields. So we're not going to really have much luck. Okay, is there like a big lake right in the middle of Benton that looks like that? I think that's it. Okay, so that could be it, right? That's Benton Airport. That's Benton Municipal. Davy Jones Private Airport. Now, if this is a lake, there's a bridge going over the lake right there. Yep. Okay. Now, where should I go from the lake? Any idea? Mount Vernon to my left. Okay, so over here somewhere. More left. Let's close that. That's west. There's another little lake over here. Which city? This one? That's a bunch of houses around a lake. That looks like some pretty cool lakes right there. Wow, more. That looks like a little town. That's a cool town. That's where you are, okay. Roughly in this area. Let's go here to Panther Field. What's Panther Field? Okay, that's a grass airport. So is there a grass airport south of where you live, right? Ah, okay, so let's do this. Let's go here to the grass airport and fly around. And we want to go on the south end of the airport.
Hotel Niner 6 traffic. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Taking off runway 36. Departing straight out Hotel Niner 6 traffic.
So we're going to have to turn around. Okay, Buggy, we're going to take off and we're going to turn around and we're going to, this is a north. Actually, you know what? That's correct. We're lined up properly. So you're this way. Let's go ahead and let's take off. Oh Windy. Wow, really windy.
Kilo Victor Lima Alpha automated weather observation 220.
Is it windy there?
Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15C. Dew point 1 tree C. Altimeter 29992. Kilo Victor Lima Alpha automated weather observation 2200 Zoom. Wind calm.
It is windy there, so the real weather is working. There's a lake on the left.
Temperature 15C. Dew point 1 tree C. Altimeter 29992.
I still don't see the city.
Kilo Victor Lima Alpha
Well,
automated
the city's
weather
off to the
observation,
right.
2200 Zoom. Wind calm. Visibility niner. Sky condition
Okay, you know where you are or not?
15C. Dew point 1 tree C.
You know that lake?
29992. Kilo Victor Lima Alpha automated weather observation 2200 Zoom.
Kansas City Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810 is type Diamond Day 62.
Okay, directions,
2 miles
kiddo.
north
Which
of
way?
Hotel Niner 6, 1,000 feet. Request flight following. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, Kansas City Center. Squawk 1275. Squawk 1275.
That's a big road right there,
Options Papa
whatever
Sierra
road that
Echo
is.
Niner 810. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Radar contact 3 miles north of Hotel Niner 6.
I think the town is back the other way.
Altimeter 29992.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Roger. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
Golf course. It's like a pretty cool golf course, too. Okay, this is your neighborhood. You got to tell me where I'm at. I think I'm going north. I am going north. There's a bridge across a lake. That's your country club. You guys live in a country club? Nice. So do I. Alright, so should I turn around or what? Keep going this way? That's a nice long stretch. Oh, you live in the city, but then you go to the country club. Okay. So which way is the city? Country club is behind us. Looks pretty there, that's for sure. I'll go behind you? Okay, so I'll turn around, right? Okay, you don't have to tell me exactly where you are. We'll just try to find your neighborhood. We'll fly over it, if we can. Sometimes it doesn't show you exactly the same as the houses really are now, you know what I mean? Alright, we're going back the other way. Pretty farmland. I don't know what that is. Is that a school? Hospital? Something. bet you there's some good fishing around here. That's pretty country. Does it look familiar? There's a radio tower. Hey kiddo, you give me directions which way to turn. Oh, another tower. Whoa! Cell towers all over the place.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Kansas City Center on 125 decimal tree. Good day. Going to 125 decimal tree. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Kansas City Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810, 700 feet.
So how cool is this? Flying over your neighborhood. It's pretty cool. Probably the buildings don't look correct. Yeah, pretty windy. Nelson. There, what is? Should I turn around? Ah, so that's your neighborhood right there. Pretty nice, nice big houses. Whoa! So right around the curve of the freeway here.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Kansas City Center on 127.7. Good day.
127.7. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Kansas City Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810, 600 feet. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Kansas City Center. Altimeter 29902. Radar contact. Continue. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Kansas City Center on 125 decimal tree. Good day. 125 decimal tree for Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Kansas City Center. Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 600 feet.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, Kansas City Center. Altimeter 2992. Radar contact continue.
Yep, I know, but I'm trying to fly without crashing, Buggy. I'm here. I'm flying around your neighborhood, hoping you can see what you want to see. I'm sure the houses don't look exactly like that, but it gives me a good idea. They're nice houses, nice little properties. Some of you guys have swimming pools and stuff. You're kind of close to the interstate, or whatever road that is. You saw your house. Did it look similar?
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
Alright, check this out.
Kansas City Center on
I'm going to try to land on the interstate.
Good day.
127.7 for Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Kansas City Center. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 800 feet. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
If I don't crash.
Kansas City Center. Altimeter 29902. Radar contact. Continue.
It's pretty windy.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Contact Kansas City Center on 125 decimal tree.
Probably better if I land on this field.
Going to 125 decimal tree. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Kansas City Center. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 600 feet.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Kansas City Center. Altimeter 2992. Radar contact continue.
Super windy. Too many cars. Too many cars, kid. Young person. Sorry. Well, again, I'm going to try to set it down in a field somewhere. That is a field. There's an airport right there. Look at that. There's an airport. I don't know where this airport is, but we're going to try to land at it. Very windy.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Contact Kansas City Center on 127.7. Good day.
127.7 for Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Kansas City Center. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 900 feet. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Center, altimeter 29902, radar contact, continue. Alpines Papa Sierra Echo 90810, contact
Wow,
Kansas
super
City
windy.
Center on 125 decimal tree. Good day. 125 decimal tree for Alpines Papa Sierra Echo 90810. Kansas City Center.
Wow.
Alpines Papa Sierra Echo 90810.
Super
500
windy.
feet.
Alpines Papa Sierra Echo 90810.
Missed the runway.
Kansas City Center, altimeter 29902, radar contact, continue.
Haha. Okay, I'm done, Buggy. So there you go. We just landed. We're in your neighborhood. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was pretty much dedicated pretty much to you. So hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, feel free to join anytime, okay? If you see me streaming on here and you get the alert, join on in and you can do flights by request. I like to do Hawaii. All right, Buggy. You're awesome. Thanks for being a good follower, and I appreciate you being here. Have a great night, good dinner, and always have a good time. All righty then. We're going to end this stream. Have a great one. Hi, Papa. You hungry?